I mean, how often do you see in prisons either guards or people higher up actually putting people in bad situations? Or do they not do that because it ultimately looks bad on them when something goes wrong?
You don't see that often in the federal system. You'll see it more in the state. The feds, you don't see that often. You know, they don't look to do it. They make mistakes. There's no question about it, but they're not trying to get people killed intentionally. I don't believe that.
I just did an interview with Dwayne Curry, who's transgender, right? And she was in the show called Trap Queens, you know, where they kind of talked about, she was involved in a bunch of scams, a bunch of, credit card fraud and everything else like that. She eventually got caught. And because she's, a male who's transgender, she was put in a male prison. And she was saying how the first night they put her in a cell with a guy that basically just molested, just raped her the entire night until they let her out the next morning. And after speaking to some of the other transgender prisoners, they explained to her that like the warden and the guards would sometimes take the more violent prisoners and let them do that. Essentially let them rape some of the gay prisoners in order to sort of calm them down.
Instead of them sending me to the camp. Because remember, now, Vlad, I only got 30 days left, something like that. I shouldn't be going to where the lifers are.
Yeah.
But what I found out is that the guards actually take the girls and traffic them to the lifers. Because, like they say, you bring a bitch around, then you could calm down a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So when they put me there, then that's when it just ended up being a really bad nightmare.
You see what I'm saying? So you see a lot of really nasty, underhanded things that happen in prison.
In the state, I would see that.
In the state, yeah. Because the feds is usually more calm.
Yeah.
The state is where things go extra crazy.
Yes, absolutely.
Have you seen anything? I mean, how much violence did you see while you were locked up?
Were you
in the state or the feds?
I did time in both, but
okay.
Mostly the feds.
Okay, so in the state, what's the worst thing you saw?
I saw rubber bullets. I saw guys getting stabbed in the state. I was there for 11 months, and I was in lockdown. But what I saw when I was out of lockdown, what I saw was these people are crazy in there. Vlad, I got to tell you something. I did a lot in the L.A. County Jail.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to L.A. County Jail, you look at people, you say, where did they come from? It's like they look like aliens. They don't even, where did they find these people? Just, I don't mean to be demeaning, but just ignorant, and they have no sense of value of human life or anything else. If you walk through the hospital in L.A. County Jail, where I had to walk through, you'd think you were in Vietnam. I mean, I seen eyes hanging out. I seen guys stabbed. I mean, really bad. I say it's gladiator school and the county and state prisons. Tough.